Oh, okay. It looks like it's already streaming. So this is Mookie here. Take the headset off since. Alright, so I just passed the CompTIA Network Plus certification, and kind of want to, what's the point of it? Why are you doing it? So you can be network administrator, support specialist, IT support in general, network technician, depends on the technician job, admin, help desk, engineer entry level. Yeah, this is very hard to get into that level. So I want to focus on what I can and can't share here in this video, so I can give general tips, my personal experience, information about CompTIA, but I cannot give you specific exam questions and answers. Cannot violate the NDA, or my test will be null and void. So there's that. There's a hotline if anybody is suspected of cheating in any way. This is how you report them. Get rid of that for a second. So the CompTIA Network Plus is a huge test, and if anybody does this, give yourself a pat on the back. It was difficult. These are all the things you're going to learn: the concepts, OSI model, applications, connectivity, security, switching technologies, wireless, troubleshooting, and optimization. So, get into the jobs here again. Here's some companies that require or recommend Network Plus. I took the 9. The 08 is gone. It was retired last December. So the 9 also will retire in about 3 years. There were not 90 questions. There were about 75, I think. It says maximum, so I guess that changes. And I'm passing score 720 out of 900. Oh, hey, random stuff. I actually got a hi. There's actually someone in the chat. Hey, yeah, ask me any questions and I'll go over anything. By the way, your mic's a little muffled. Ooh. Let's see if I can fix that. Thanks. This is Max? Let's see. Testing. How do I test my mic on here? OBS. Microphone. How do I test this? How do I test my mic?
I don't know. It's like you're really muffled. I can't hear you, and you're like have that kind of cam.
Yeah, I don't really care about the camera as much as I want to get the microphone better. How do I get this better? Okay. Muffled? Damn. Let's see. Sound settings. Either one's fine. Microphone. How do I set this? I thought I did this. Sound settings. I just did that. Device properties. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. I thought I did this already. There we go, finally. Driver details. Testing, testing. Hello, hello. I hear it fine. Muffled. Testing, testing. Sounded good earlier. I don't care if anybody sees me or not. Anyways, back to the test. Random stuff. Certification exam policies. Candidate agreement. These are all the things you agree to when you take the test. You can take the test out of the country. I think there's some special rules. I guess they're going to do data forensics. Because at the end of my test, I ran out to go to the bathroom, and they said, you can't run out, but it was like on a survey page. It was like, I just really had to go. Hopefully it didn't destroy it. Exam development. So there's some people that create the test built by the industry for the industry. That makes sense. There's a lot of accreditation that goes into it. Security. And what's next? After the exam. So I checked. Nothing popped up yet. But I had at the end, I got my score. Candidates testing on them will only see their score. You may download your score reporting by logging into your person if you can, downloading it. So I guess they've got to like make sure everything's good. And then here's jobs. They've got a lot of different ideas for the next move. Tier 2 support, manager, network admin, systems admin, data center technician. So a lot high level than just the A+, because it goes A+, network plus, and security plus. So that's what I should be aiming for next, is security plus. But I'm thinking about going to cloud or pen test. This is more red team, this is blue team, defense, offense. And I'm just going to get out of that. I think that's enough for this website for CompTIA. Also, I highly recommend going. So it used to be called Skills for All. Now it's called NetAcad. Cisco has really good classes and they're free. So this one, basics, is 22 hours. It's beginner level. And I honestly think if I didn't do all this, I might not have passed, because I barely passed. I did not want to take this test again. Let me zoom in here. View. Oh my god, there it is, page width. So here's IE standards. There's a lot about VLAN, spanning tree protocol for switches, rapid spanning tree, better, link aggregation protocol. All that's important. I don't think I saw this. I think these are just so standard, I don't think it pops up. I saw a lot of AAAs on there, and I was confused of what the AAA was. But this is quadruple A here. That's for IPv6. CNAME is canonical name. And you have to know in these DNS records sort of how they're being used. So it's domain name service. You're going from like google.com to its IP address. That's domain name service. Encryption, authentication. You gotta know the difference between WPA and am I saying that's right? It's like access, WPA and W, is it PE? Oh god. There's like a button you press. WPA button. What is that thing called? WEP? WPS, that was it. The WPS button. Um, pre-shared key. This is prone to brute force. You don't like that because it's pre. It's already been done. It's like a secret handshake. You want no more something that's public and authenticated. Advanced. I don't see this. SAE. Didn't see this. There was a lot bit of radio involved, wireless. Distance vector, RIP, routing. Automatically routers talk to one another. This was in the test. EIGRP. That is important. Link state, OSPF. Shortest path first. You can see it. SPF right here. On the test. On the test. Copper. I can't even remember there was any copper on the test. Man, I mean, copper is very basic. All your Ethernet cables. But no details like this. I mean, this is good to know. You need to know 100 meters. 100 meters for this stuff. And then you should have another device in every 100 meters. Here's 500 meters. That's a special. Oh, it's fiber. Here you go. Multiplexing. There were some words I don't see on here, but get to another one. Oh my gosh, yeah, this was confusing as heck. This came up a lot. Infrastructure as service, platform as service. And what you could do, I would just, I would look in, like, what do these things do? That drove me nuts. Just how many different ways they put that in there. There's a lot of virtual everything. Virtual switch, virtual private cloud, virtualization. All that's on the test. Okay, I'm gonna close that. This is really good. I don't remember where I got that. I think I got a lot of that stuff off of the CompTIA website. This I got from Pearson. This was the 08. Of course, it's still applicable. This book is huge. There's the OSI model. Oh my gosh. OSI model. Study that. Don't need to know that much detail, even though I know that fairly well. You need to understand physical bits, data link, frames, network layer 3, packets, transport layer 4, segments. Yeah, need to know those very well. These top 3, they don't come up much, because this test is focusing on these 4 layers. Alright, and let's see. There's a lot of good practice questions. You need to know every one of these. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this book is freaking huge. I can't go through all that. If you find this stuff, just, I guess, breeze through it. You don't have to know that much. Yeah, sometimes overkill. I don't think SIP came up, but you have to know at least it's with VoIP. I think I overkilled some of my studies. Yeah, all the DNS records come up. And I don't know if I mentioned earlier, but like this Netacad, you have to, the first chunk, how do I explain this in the test? So let's say there's like 75 questions. I'll just round off to 80. So there's 1 to 80 questions. The first 8 or 9 are super hard. No joke. Insanely hard. So you want to flag them, and then go through your multiple choice. It's like A, B, C, D for 9 to 80, and then At the end of the test, you press the review button, and you go back and do these. Like, you're gonna destroy yourself if you do waste all your time here. And I finished a little early because I really had to go to the bathroom, but let me see here. These are my notes before the test. Link state for open, short, yeah, so this is good. I don't think I saw much about packet sniffer, maybe once or twice, but I mean, you should know this either way. I didn't see much of this in the test, worm and virus, worm in a network, virus in the host. Didn't see that either. You need to know this, troubleshooting, like the back of your hand in order. Identify problem, establish a theory, test the theory, plan to resolve, implement solution, verify full system functionality, and document everything. That, I swear that'll be on there forever. I mean, that should go with the job 100%. Router receives a packet. That's, you should know that. I don't think it was on the test, but they should know that. Netstat, all the things you would do here in Net Academy, all the things you type in, you're gonna do. Like you're gonna, where is, sorry, here. You're gonna type in the super hard questions. I highly recommend typing in help, enter, and then it'll pop up something, and you press like IP config, and you're diagnosing a network. Do you know what I'm saying? I hope so, because you're gonna have to diagnose a network. You're gonna see a diagram, like, oh my God, build a home network. This is not CompTIA, but this is the basics. I gotta get into it. Oh, I think I have to like really log in. Anyways, yeah. You go into a computer, you press control. I mean, you gotta go to command line. I'm not gonna do that on my computer, but let me get this off my screen too. Do I have it on here? The route command. Oh yeah, that's on the test. Route. Netstat on the test. ARP, probably not on my test, but it could be on yours. This is really important. Ping command. God, you must know that. You have to understand why are you pinging something. What are you getting back? You're going to get back if it's connected or not. So it'll say if it's not connected, don't even ping. It's pointless. You got to check wires or something. VPN protocols. IP modes. Syslog. Don't need to know this. You just need to know what syslog is and what it's doing. I saw this on the practice test a lot. Version 3, I think I overkilled the study on that. SNMP, you have to know what it is. SNMP manager, agent. They will talk about SNMP in one way or another. Oh, this confused me on the test. Root port and designated port. So that was in one of the hard questions. God, that was hard. The first 7 or 8 questions were insanely hard. Delay jitter drops. RIP. Yeah, I need to know all of this. Routing protocols. Yep. All of this. Wait, what is this? I don't think that was on there. PBX. But it's not saying it won't be on the next test. Or they don't mix up the questions on every other person's test. But yeah, definitely overkill your studies because it's good to know. Zero trust. I made 1,000,000 note cards. I can't show this video. A lot of note cards. Just a whole lot of note cards. Made them, read them, kept doing it. I think when I'm writing it out slowly by hand, I think it sinks in deeper. So, I mean, like reading this stuff and then forgetting it's possible. That's the glossary. So I had some notes over here. This is really good too. You really have to understand subnetting. Let's see. Did this CDE? I think I saw that somewhere else. Ah, here we go. Yeah. So class E is going to equal like this: 1 1 1 1 1 1 0. These are the bits. You have to understand this. So what I made was an Excel of, let's say, /1. That's right there, 1. Or they call it whack 1. 2. That's 8 bits in a byte. 2 bytes, 3 bytes, 4 bytes, so that's 32 bits. So over here, the first one is worth 128. Next one is worth, what is it, half that, 64. 64 plus 128, 192. So these numbers go up like this, and then you just like copy and paste over here. Copy and paste, and I promise you, they will quiz you on this range. You really need to focus on here, because this is normal, like at most people's homes. You have a class C with say 254 hosts available, and then we'll know what you can do before and after. If anybody wants to know more about how it works, this is the power. So in a byte, starting from the right to the left, the first bit is either off and on, 1 or 0. Those are called signals on and signals off. So this one bit, the math behind it, I take that 1. Okay, and that's the default wildcard because all zeros. Class A begins here. Yeah, right here at 1. That's a 1. Just added all of those up. Okay, I can double click it. Oh, it's because I'm not enabled editing. So now I can see there's the equation behind it. Then this is private tens. I guess you'd call it the tens. The private A. Class A ends. Loop back 127. So I have a note card I made sort of these things. This is a little complicated way to write it, but you have to understand that's where the bits are going. This is private B. This is end of B. Class C starts here. And I'd say office or home. 192, 168. You'll hear that a million times. So this is where you get 192. It's the first 2 or 1. 168's here. You don't have to understand that, but it's good to know how to get these numbers. D&E didn't pop up, I don't think, on the test. I can't think if it did. Now, this part, the math behind it is so complicated. I would say take notes like, sorry, this is a horrible mess. Don't take notes like this. You will not come back and read it. You need to take notes like this. You got 32 bits, or whack 32, you're done at 255. You'll get, oh Jesus. I recommend making something like this. But you have whack 32, you can't do anything with it. Even this, I don't think you can do anything with any of these. This is not usable down here.
don't know why I don't have 24 and whatnot. But I would focus on 24 and go up and down a little bit. Maybe about here. Focus on these and really understand how many subnets can you use here. Because here in your house you probably have just one network. And you can split into 2 subnets, or 4, or 8. And with 8 subnets, how many hosts can you have? That is really what you need to know on the test. Now in here you have 254 hosts. Let's say you go into an office, now you have 700 people, 800 people, 900. Which one do I need to go up to? So 255, 256. Now up here you're going to have 512. Up here you're going to have over 1,000. You know, what is it, 124? And if you have over 124 people, you're going to need this one. What is it, 248? 248. So if you have more than 254 devices, computers, like webcams, whatever, you're gonna have to go up a notch. You're gonna have to go whack 23. And if you go over 512, you're gonna have to go higher. And if you subnet, they don't go in that much detail, but if anything these two numbers or these two numbers, you're gonna have to go to the one of those ranges. And if you have, what is it, like even less numbers, you have to go down here. What's that? That's 128, and then like 64, and then 32. So if you get down to here, if you just have 30, say 40 computers, you still need this. If you have like 20 computers, you're going to need this one, the WAC 27, because on here is like 16. So that one, really you probably need to focus on these. This is how many devices. This is subnetting, breaking them up into subnets. This is, you have too many on your average channel. You need more. How many devices do you have? Like, I think in my house I'm like I'm in between here, I think. But I think I've cycled through so many IP addresses that I kind of probably should use this one. Anyways. Binary notation. Oh, so that's what that is. Write it out like this. Write it out in Excel until you really understand it. Because this part was easy for me. And I hear for some people, this part's hard. Just have fun with it. That's all I could say. That's 128. I did it so many times. I understand the bits and the bytes very well. I guess the hard part for me was, what was it? Maybe security questions? Let's see, I don't have much on here for security questions. But these are super hard. Let's see. So if you go into here, this is really good for you. Explore, networking. Oh cool, they got a new one. Network technician. I mean, I want to study so much of this stuff. This stuff's fun. Is this new? What is this? Network basic, network devices. I got it in multiple languages. addressing, basic troubleshooting, network support, technician career, Cisco certified. Yeah, so there's talent as employment. Even if I have talent, I've got to find out how to get employed. Yeah, I got multiple languages. And also, the test I just took is also multiple languages. Here, they've got Arabic, English, Spanish, French. With CompTIA, they test in even Japanese. Oh, there's practice tests. Oh, and I took LinkedIn practice tests. I think here it costs a lot of money. What is this? I check it. Oh, I check it. Okay. Yeah, and they'll give you some cool stuff. I'd say use everything you got. They have training, but super expensive. Whoa, why did I get A+? No. This is Network Plus. Say buy now, buy now. So the numbers are huge. So just the test alone is almost $400. I can't afford failing. And there's like huge bundles at the end. You got retake voucher. That's like going into fail. Voucher, retake voucher, and a learn. Where is the 08 on here? 08's not even possible to take anymore. Anyways. Network technician. Catalog. Networking. Just 70 hours. Essentials. Internet of Things, digital connection. Okay, so this one's really good. Networking basics. What is this?